Hello YouTube. It has been a crazy day for Street Fighter as we've gotten a lot of news, and getting straight into it, we are getting Ingrid's gameplay trailer tomorrow at 8 a.m. JST and 7 p.m. EST. So lots to look forward to there, seeing how Ingrid plays as the last character of Season 3. But before that happened today, we got a massive roster leak rumor, unconfirmed list of the characters in Season 4. And they were massive. First one was Vega, which people are not really surprised with, but then the next three were kind of crazy. It was Gouken, Haggard, and Tifa Lockhart. So it was a bombshell, especially for all the people who were Tifa and Tekken fans. And as someone who loves Final Fantasy and loves Street Fighter, and Tifa is one of my favorite characters of all time, I want nothing more. That being said, it is a roster rumor, roster leak. Nothing is confirmed. Don't get your hopes up. Tifa is not in Street Fighter until we see a trailer that specifically says it from Capcom. Guest characters have been appearing a little bit more with Mai and Terry, so maybe being the even numbered seasons, there are going to be more guest characters. Who knows? It's not completely crazy to think about because Square has done collaborations with Capcom before. They did a lot of stuff with Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy XIV, so it's not like there isn't a relationship there. And then with Final Fantasy VII, or the Part 3 releasing soon, most people believe in 2027, and if Tifa's the fourth character, that would coincide a lot. And you can announce them at the same time at Summer Games Fest. So there's a lot of things that just add up, and like it makes sense to the point where it could happen. So the leaker was a respectable leaker that did the Elena, Bison, and was it Terry or Goki? I don't know. But predicted 3 characters correctly. And then has come out and said this. Rafflemonger actually made a video on it, and it was very interesting to me because he heard about Vega and Tifa, but not Haggard and Gouken. So who knows if who's right? Seemingly, again, Tifa and Vega were the two that were consistent, so I could see that being the case where Vega is so rumored that it's like you don't need to be an expert to see that Vega's coming next season. And then Tifa's so big that it kind of stuck. Capcom has been known to give bad information purposely, so it could be one of those situations where this leak was intentional by Capcom to see who has been leaking information. And this could all be fake, which would suck, but you know, it is what it is. I think it would be really cool to see Tifa specifically, but I also don't hate the idea of Haggard and Gouken. Gouken, I think, would be the perfect, like, hey, this is for everyone character, like every season's had, with like going from Akuma to Terry to Sagat. Kind of like that all-arounder archetype. And then Haggard kind of being everywhere and having the arena and potentially bringing back like Final Fight and stuff like that. Like, it could see it being cool. Definitely not my first choices, but I am happy if they were in, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be real. We'll see. I think the earliest we will hear is Summer Games Fest. Evo Japan is in 2 weeks, which I'm going to, and I'm so excited. I don't think we're gonna get anything there. I think there's a chance we get to play Ingrid and get to see some of Ingrid there, but I don't think they will announce anything other than maybe like the first character and when it would come out. But they seem to want to announce them all at the same time. And Summer Games Fest has been their modality of doing that. So I don't think we will have to wait too long because that's in June, but I think we'll have to wait a little bit longer to see if this gets confirmed or not. Again, hope it's true. Hope it comes right with the Final Fantasy VII announcement, where it's like they kind of do the little bait and switch of like it being the third announcement or third game announcement, and then it's Tifa and Street Fighter, and then later in the show it's the final one. But that being said, let me know your thoughts on the leaks and stuff. I've seen a lot of people very divisive feelings. Lots of Final Fantasy fans who are ecstatic and are going to buy Street Fighter because of this. A lot of Street Fighter and fighting fans who are like either mad it's not in Tekken or just mad that there is guest characters at all and all that stuff. So it seems like a very divisive topic, but nonetheless, it's going to be interesting to see how it shapes out. And I am so excited for EVO Japan and Summer Games Fest to see what happens.